All right, welcome back. Today I wound up doing a lower body lifting day, as you can see here. Wasted no time getting right into it. But I'll tell you what I did for my warm up. Today I wound up doing a different warm up than I'm used to. I wound up doing some shadow boxing out in the gym parking lot. It was a pretty sunny day. Thought I'd get a little bit of UV. So I took my shirt off and shadow boxed for 9 minutes. I did three-minute rounds. Nothing crazy, but I definitely started breaking a sweat, and I think it did have a little bit of impact on my training there. You'll notice that for that last clip, I actually only got up to 495 pounds. Yeah, 495 pounds for my training max. So it's not what I'm used to. Usually I work up to like 525, 545. Um, so yeah, that workout or that warm up rather definitely took it out of me a little bit, but wound up calling it again. Called it at 495. No reason to fill a max. I was definitely within 90%. Maybe could have gone up to like 515, 525, but no reason to push it. Um, but yeah, with that being said, I felt pretty good. Got up there, hit those high-end muscle fibers. So that was the purpose of it. After that, I wound up going right back into my what I'm going to call my staple leg exercise right now, which is the um, the glute bridges. I wound up doing these, I guess, last week. I started working them in. Well, yeah, for this programming rather, I started working these in primarily because my weak link is for my legs, at least I believe, is my butt right now. So especially with my lockout on my deadlift, it's my weak link. So I'm gonna be focusing on these for a little while longer, and it looks like they're progressing quite nicely. Yeah, you'll see in that first clip, I had 15 reps at 365, and I was just shooting for 12. So after that, I was like, well, I might as well go and up it to 400, 405 rather. And then I wound up getting 15 for those again. So I did that for a third set as well. You'll see in just a second. And it felt pretty good overall. I mean, I'm getting solid range of motion. I am doing a hard reset pretty much between each one. I'm having to adjust my feet or the bar, but or my grip. But yeah, overall it's feeling pretty good. It's feeling athletic. I'm moving the weight faster than what I perceive in the moment as I'm watching this right now, so that's pretty good. But yeah, overall, I believe that this is going to wind up helping me um, basically in all my athletic endeavors. I mean, uh, the glutes are just such a primary muscle group in the legs. And this is an exercise I haven't been focusing on in quite a while for a handful of reasons. But I'm definitely excited to keep working on this and progressing at it. Now, I'll go ahead and mention I forgot to do my dumbbell jumps between those sets of glute bridges. So I wound up doing them in between sets of my walking lunges. So, but yeah, you won't see that. I didn't wind up filming it either. Didn't really find it too necessary. I was just doing dumbbell jumps, 3 sets between each exercise, or 3 reps between 3 sets total. So it was 3 reps per set between each of these walking lunges, and I just did it with 15 pounds. But nevertheless, these walking lunges, I'm also liking these as well. I am progressing on them just as good as I'm progressing on my glute bridges. Today I was working with 110 pounds, and it felt pretty good. It felt athletic, you know. I'm getting quite a stretch here. You can see I'm fully going as far as I can. My knee's driving over my toe, and yeah, it's feeling pretty good. Feeling like I'm working a lot of parts of my legs, just in a manner that's not so stationary. Not that I'm opposed to doing a stationary thing. I mean, you just saw me doing a sumo deadlift and the glute bridges as well, but I definitely think there's a place in my training for some more dynamic movements. I I'm hesitant to use the word functional because it is definitely a buzzword. But yeah, this is definitely a little bit more functional, I guess. Um, it's just more applicable to what I will be doing, whether that be sports or just general fitness. I'm not just going for aesthetics. Aesthetics do mean something to me, don't get me wrong, but I'm definitely also training for some athletic attributes here. And if I can start incorporating some type of twist or turn or anything with this, I'm going to wind up exploring those options as well. You know, uh, this exercise, it's kind of brutal and taxing as it is. So just trying to get my most bang for my buck, as you could say, out of this. But yeah, overall, definitely enjoy doing these. Um, Feeling like they're pretty good. Felt pretty stable for the most part as well. Not too much knee pain, especially in the knee I had surgery in. Or I say surgery. It was like, an exploratory surgery more or less. But yeah, originally I was a little bit concerned, you know, putting this amount of strain on the knee, especially since I've been babying my legs for a little while. But overall, I'm definitely happy with this. I'm enjoying this more than squatting, so I'm gonna keep trying to progress on this as a main quad exercise. And then after I did that, I wound up doing my pull-ups, which is something that I do. I do these on almost every lower body day. I think if you've listened for any time or any other videos, you understand I'm doing this to help decompress my back. I got that weight around it, it helps stretch it out. And then it's also a pretty good pull exercise as well. It allows me to train my back. It allows me to train my forearms, my grip. So yeah, I definitely enjoy doing these. I just did 3 sets of these though, at 7 reps each with 45 pounds around my waist, which is what I did last week. Um, Not too concerned with progressing on this with big jumps. It'll be a slow thing over time, but I just had 2 of those videos there. I believe I said it already, but I wound up missing out on filming the second one. After I did that, though, I wound up doing a somewhat easy and somewhat, I don't want to say rushed, but there was not a lot of rest between these sets of the lying hamstring curls. This was improvised. I was actually wanting to do the seated ones, but someone was there and I was not willing to wait. So went right into it, did 3 sets of these, I believe at 155 pounds for 6 reps each. And yeah, they felt pretty good. Definitely felt my hamstring curling. Yeah, again, I'm working these just to keep my hamstrings involved as well. So yeah, give them a little bit of stimulus as well. So nothing too much to talk about there. But yeah, I'll go ahead and discuss as well the calf raises I did. I did these calf raises you'll see in a few moments. I did these calf raises sitting down on the leg press machine, and then I did some tibia raises as well. I did 2 sets of calf raises though, at about 315 pounds for 25 reps each, and then I did 2 sets of the tibia raises at 25 pounds for 15 reps each, and those made it a little difficult to walk. But all that being said, it was a great workout. Worked out with my friend, who I guess I'll address now. The guy you see in these videos here, that's Justin. So I was just working out with him. Primarily the reason I didn't wind up put myself on a mic during this exercise. I also do have to charge it, but I didn't really want to have to worry about having a mic on and talking to the camera while he's there, and you know, um, making it more or less a chore. So, gonna keep doing this for fun and keep enjoying it. So I'll have to modify things as I go. But yeah, I hope this voiceover was good. Um, I definitely enjoy the quality of the voiceover more than the microphone, but maybe that's something I can fix in the future. But with that being said, I'm about to get ready to go to a MMA practice. So I'm going to go ahead and let this all play out in the background, and I'm going to get ready to render this for YouTube. Anyways, thank you. Bye.